Hey everyone, so we can teach one of the Gordon Ramsay. It says Gordon Ramsay is a type of chef at Gordon Ramsay. It shows like I guess him kinda her vegan donut. Bro, that drama was a long time ago. Just let it go. Just come on, just let it go. Okay, just let it go. He's not even in contact with you anymore, so just let it go. And remember, what the fuck am I saying? And let's start this video.
Hello, students! Welcome to class. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so not happy to see Gordon Ramsay.
If you're not happy to see him, why am I making videos on him in the first place? Like, don't make the excuse of, oh, I'm trying to make him become vegan. Like, don't make that excuse. Because, like, if you're not excited to see him, then stop making videos about him.
Eating animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Hurting animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Putting baby boy chicks in giant blenders and murdering them at just 1 day old is wrong. That's why you need to be vegan from now on. Eating animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Hurting animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Share their song and stop murdering baby boy chicks just because they can't lay eggs. Start being vegan from now on. Gordon Ramsay. He hasn't changed a bit. A bunch of you guys tagged me and said, Miss Katie, go and see him over on TikTok. Go see what he's doing with the eggs. Go read the comment section, see how people
Anyway,
are turning on him, see how disappointed they are. In his comment section, it's horrible. Even the people who actually like him are saying, what a terrible cook. He's making these eggs there, and he is, first of all, eggs come from, oh my god, I can't like that by accident. Shit. No. No! Okay, it's gone. He puts oil in the pan, first of all. You're not supposed to cook with oil. It's not healthy for you. Then he's adding eggs. Eggs that come out of a chicken's bum. Eggs are chicken ovulations. Look at it. He puts them in there and they're so messy. They're not even neat and tidy. He's supposed to be like one of the best chefs ever. Look at that. And then after that, he puts a bunch of butter in there. Butter, which comes from the dairy industry. Look at this.
I'm making a few points here. First of all, she obviously lied about people saying about about him being a typical cook. I could be wrong, but she fucking lied. Like, it's not surprised that she lies about every single thing. Second of all, I think she's just pissed because obviously Gordon can cook way better than she can, and she's can't even cook that well. Only thing she could cook is those stupid veggie meals, and that's I'm calling them stupid because vegan stuff tastes like ass. I'm the fruits and vegetables. I'm gonna admit that actually too tastes good, but like people are still gonna eat meat. Just putting that out there.
Dumps a whole pile of butter. That is how you know somebody is not a good chef. If they put a bunch of oil in there and then a bunch of butter, that shows that they are not good chefs. And a whole bunch of salt. Look at those eggs. My 2-year-old granddaughter could do something better than that. Now we, of course, don't serve eggs ever.
Your granddaughter can do better than that. She's probably fucking shit at it. She should see. She should take cooking cooks from Gordon Ramsay. She's probably way worse than any other chef. I could be wrong. I don't know. But how about she take some cooking lessons from Gordon Ramsay? You could too if you can teach it. You can too.
You know why? Because of what I said in the song. They come from a cycle of violence. Did you know that there's twice as many chickens on this planet as there are humans? Twice as many.
I mean, she makes that excuse all the time. Twice as many chickens than there are humans. Again, we can teach you. That's why we need to eat those little bitches. Because if there's twice as many chickens than there are humans, then they need to be eaten. And I know she's gonna say like, "Oh, but those need to do them because on these trucks and shit." Like I'm no shit, but again, that's why people eat them. Because if there's twice as many chickens than there are humans, then those bitches should be eaten.
Do you know where they are? Hidden away on factory farms. Suffering right now. Now picture yourself going into an elevator right now with about 12 people. Okay, and you've got your little spot there. A little cage. That's how the hens live.
Why did she have a shit out of condoms? Is an animal abuser. Imagine you going out for a walk, right? You live in the same town as a vegan teacher. You just mind your own business. Then you see a teacher that has you see her shit that has condoms is an animal abuser. The fuck? You embarrassing yourself more by that. So I'm trying to get at. If so, you guys are wondering that. The one I'm trying to get at is what I'm getting at is she's embarrassing herself even more.
My chicken eggs come from free range because I read it on the package. The package that lies to you, the package that makes it seem like they're out in the sunshine, having a great time on the grass, it's a lie. That is not how the chickens live. They are being tortured from the moment that they are born till the moment that they die. It would be like you being on this elevator in a cage, and then people say, well, hey, let's make them free range. And then they take away all of these different wires and chicken wire and stuff between you, but you're still standing there. And they'll be like, hey, have a great time in your elevator for the rest of your life. You know, you guys can move around, and you can sort of like move around a tiny bit. That's your whole life.
I mean, why should comparing people being stuck in an elevator to weakness? Not surprised, literally turns everything into veganism, no matter the situation, no matter whatever.
Do you know how horrible that would be? Never to feel the sun on your cheeks? Never to feel the wind? Never to be able to open your arms up? It's horrific. Chickens are sentient beings. They have feelings. They have the ability to feel. And so we have a moral obligation, a moral duty not to hurt them, not to steal their eggs, not to put them on these factory farms, which are like prison camps. You see, the Holocaust never ended for the animals. It still goes on because of people like Gordon Ramsay. To the animals, he is like Hitler.
First of all, don't compare the fucking Holocaust to veganism, because that's disrespectful to the people that suffered in World War II. Second of all, not Hitler, the fuck. Golems is nothing to kill her. That's what is what I was gonna say. Golems is nothing to kill her. And why comparing him to Hitler? Yeah, he hunts, he eats animals, but that's what people do. They hunt, and hunting evolves around killing animals with guns. So, like, think about that again. We could teach it. There are people who hunt.
Pay for this. Don't support him. Unfollow his channel and follow me and follow vegan animal defenders. People who actually care. People are actually trying to make the world a better place. He gets millions of dollars from sponsors. The egg industry, everybody just throws him all kinds of money. And he just keeps promoting all of this misery for profit on the backs of these animals. In the dairy industry where his butter comes from, the innocent cows are murdered, the baby boys, because they will never be able to give milk to make the butter that goes on Gordon Ramsay's eggs. In the dairy industry, the bulls are masturbated. They are sexually assaulted. It is then, the sperm is then inserted into the females. They shove their entire fist up at her. And when her babies are born, if they're boys, they are taken away from her, kidnapped. So think about these words that we have now. Sexual assault. We have kidnapping. And then they are murdered. Their throats are slit. These innocent baby boy cows who are no different than my own dog Bella, or you must have a dog, or a baby. It's just wrong. We know it's wrong to do that to these animals. They're so innocent. They've never done anything wrong. And then on top of this rice on the side, there's some sort of a burger there that comes from murdering animals. I don't know if there's any bacon fat in there, which is another horrible thing, the way that the pigs are treated. Do you know that the way the pigs are treated, they're kept in these gestation crates so tight that they can't even turn around? Have you ever seen a pig just running freely on some of those videos where they're free for the first time, where they're just free with their babies and running around in the grass? Pigs are great moms. They're just running around and they're having a great time with their little babies. It's just wrong what we do to these animals, and it's wrong for Gordon Ramsay to continue to abuse them. Now, he made fun of me on a TikTok video that, I don't know, 50 million people, some absolute insane amount of people saw. And people pressed like because they thought it was funny that he called me a vegan donut and he
That drama was like when? Not even a year ago though, but that was like back in like yeah, it's just like last I think January, February. In fact, I'm not saying that month one, but you know what I mean. February. I'm not saying that right, but you know what I mean. I'm probably March. I think it's one of the 3 months: January, February, March, one April there. That was like a long time ago. So just let it go. Just let it go. Yeah, let it go.
You know what? I just found it really sad. Not for me, because of what it shows about humanity. You know, you learn in a young age not to bully others. Not only does he bully me, who's just an animal defender, but he bullies.
Everyone bullies you. Don't call the question. Don't question why people are making fun of you and bullying you. Don't question it. Just don't. You should know why people are bullying you. Now you know how it feels when you yourself get bullied. Now you know how it feels.
All of these animals repeatedly, 3 times a day, and then he spreads his message out to others. It's not like he's just home cooking this stuff on his own, which would already be horrible, but he promotes it. If you care about animals, press the like button and subscribe to this channel. Do you see a notification bell below? Press that too. Press the notification bell and help me get these animals out of hell. Because when you're here, you can be here during the videos. When there's a premiere, you can reach me. By the way, I also have a Patreon. If you for $3 a month, you can have contact with me just to write me. It's the best way because I have so much spam on my Instagram and my emails. It's probably the best way to reach me is to join my Patreon. So, anyways, I thank you so much for being here, everybody. I want to remind you again, because I have a sign here. I'm going to read to you one more time. What happens in the egg industry? This is what Gordon Ramsay does. Pays people in the egg industry to cut up baby boy chicks because they are deemed useless, just because they will never be able to lay eggs. It's true. I wouldn't have believed if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. They're on a giant assembly line, and this is everywhere around the world. You're probably thinking, oh, it doesn't happen in my country. Everywhere around the world. We need a vegan world. It is best for the environment as well. The eco footprint of animal agriculture is huge. If you care about the future of the planet, be vegan. Don't be just one of these people who says they're going to plant a tree once in a while. You have to do from your own home the basics. Don't bring any dead bodies into your home. You're going shopping, don't put any eggs in your cart. Don't put any dead animals. Put soy milk or oat milk. Bring all of the good things. If you're looking at your cart and it's not green enough, put more green stuff in there. Put more whole foods, vegetables, fruits, nuts.
I mean, people don't do that. I mean, and I'm just gonna put this out again. There are some fruits and vegetables that are good, but people are starting to eat meat. And like, I'm just putting out people that are overweight, don't want a healthier diet. They don't have to become vegan. They can just make a healthy lifestyle and still have some meat in their diet. Just putting that out there.
Almonds, walnuts. If you're allergic to one type of nut, just get another type. Put some tofu in there and learn how to cook. In the description below are some amazing vegan cooks. Have a look at them. This is just so horrible what he's doing here. The extra butter, look at him. It just looks so gross. This comes out of a chicken's bum, and he's just pouring it on a meal. This is like what a lazy person would do because they have no creativity. Just put it right on top of another dish.
He has no creativity. Oh, he's so lazy. Oh, he's so lazy. Oh my god, Gordon Ramsay, fuck you. You're so lazy. You lazy little son of a bitch. Yeah, he's not lazy. You're just mad because he's better cook than you.
Dead animal body part. Just horrible. The only good thing in the video is look at the top. Looks like a cucumber and some tomatoes. That's what you should be eating with some tofu. Make a good tofu scramble. Have you ever done that? Google it. Tofu scramble. You take tofu, you scramble it up with some different.
Vegan teacher's also just saying he's lazy because she thinks he doesn't make vegan meals. Like, yes, he does. Yes, he does. Like, you don't know nothing about him. Besides that he eats meat and he called you a vegan donut. And that is a famous chef.
Spices in the pan, some onions, a little whatever. There's so many great recipes. There is no reason to abuse animals. There's no excuse for animal abuse. So Gordon Ramsay, unfortunately, he fails because he pays people to hurt baby animals, little innocent baby boy chicks who never did a single thing wrong to him ever. If you know him, contact him and tell him that that vegan teacher says that he needs to stop. Tell him.
I hate to break it, but I don't think he's gonna have that much time to contact anyone ever. Just because one, he has his own kids, his own family. Second, he has a fucking business to run. Like, I could be wrong, he probably text some of these people, but I'm just putting that out there. He has his own business to run, and he has his own family, so he's not gonna have all the time in the world to contact anyone. So,
That he needs to make all of his recipes vegan from now on, and to teach that to his all of his fans and all of his children, who unfortunately are following in his footsteps to be animal abusers. It's really sad. It's so unnecessary. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics has clearly stated that anyone can be vegan at any stage.
the nutrition dietetic bullshit is so annoying by this point. No one cares what this fucker said. You're only saying what those assholes said so you can try to make people become vegan.
Development from infancy all the way to being grandparents. Everyone can be vegan. It doesn't matter if you're poor because being vegan is about doing your best. Buying things like oats, big bags of oats. They're so cheap. Big bags of chickpeas, big bags of lentils. They're so not expensive, so easy to cook. You just soak them overnight and just boil them, and that's it. And you have a big batch in your fridge. That's what I do. I have a big batch of rice in my fridge all the time, a big batch of lentils, a big batch of chickpeas. And then when it's time to eat, I just open up the freezer and I just grab whatever frozen veggie is there, or I chop up some carrots, or I have green leafy things like spinach and like bok choy and kale, which are really important. And then when you chop it up a lot, you don't have to chew it that much, because that's one of the things I used to not like, is like chewing my vegetables forever. But this is just, some amazing, amazing sauces you can make with tahini. Anyway, look at the link below in the description. You will find a few different vegan chefs that I like, who are ethical vegans who care about the animals. So thanks again for being here. Here's another sign. I'm going to show this because I have it. Okay, animals have the right to not be enslaved or harmed. Help me save them. Subscribe to this channel. And coming up on screen are going to be a bunch of other videos. Have a look at them. Be curious. Look around my site. There's all kinds of videos from the past. Some of them I'm singing, some songs, some of them I'm crying because I'm so sad about the way the animals are treated. Other times
You just cry to get attention. I'm just putting that out there. You just cry for attention.
I'm yelling. Other times I'm just having fun reviewing a group called What Broke Vegans Eat. That's one that you can look at. All different things. Okay? So thanks a lot for being here. Bye to everyone. Bye, and I will see you in the next video, which won't be too long. Okay? I love you. Give yourself a big hug. Okay? A big hug, because I know you're trying. I know you're trying. I know you're here, even though you people who hate me, I know you're here because you're a bit curious and you're just thinking maybe I could do it, but you're just surrounded by so many people who even abuse animals that it's hard. But give yourself a big hug, because you're the only person who's really going to be here on the planet all the time. You're your best cheerleader. People come and they go, but you are all you have. So you got to love yourself. Feed yourself well. Get some fresh air every day, a little bit of exercise, turn on some music and dance, have some joy in your life, and leave the animals off your plate. Thanks a lot for being here. Bye.
God, I don't know why she needs to go after Gordon Ramsay multiple times. Even though her and the Gordon Ramsay situations are over with. And they have not been contacted for in like almost a year. I'm gonna say almost a year because it's been like close to a year since they contacted him. Now she's still going after him. And it's so pathetic to see this 56, 57-year-old woman go after a man that is a better chef than she is. So it's so fucking pathetic. Anyway, because into this video, and I see you in the next one. Goodbye.